And when he get on, he gonna leave your ass for a white girl. What's all the beef? Oof, there's a lot of pain, a lot of resentment there. And a lot of times pain and resentment make more sense with context. Let's take a look at the history and the historical context of the black man, white woman relationship. I'm gonna look at this through a black-white lens, even though we all know more than black and white people exist in the US. So, starting with slavery up until pre-civil rights era, blackness across the board was seen as the aggressive, the animalistic, the uncontrolled sexual. What this did for the white man, black woman relationship was there was no such thing as reaping a black woman. They always wanted it. I mean, obviously from our enlarged breasts and ample buttocks, that's what our bodies were made for. If you have not heard of Sarah Bartman or Human Zoos, in which black bodies were put on display, I suggest you do a little research and look into that. So if you were a white woman and your husband was screwing a black woman, which happened often, it was always her fault. Always her fault. Guess what that did for black woman, white woman relations? And I don't just mean from a social standpoint, there was no such thing as reaping a black woman. I mean, from a legal standpoint, it didn't exist. On the other hand, with the black man and the white woman, what that manifested as is the Mandingo caricature. The Mandingo was young, he was strapping, and he was ready to dominate and take your daughters and your wives' white cooch. At this time, and still to some extent today, white womanhood was seen as the antithesis to black womanhood. So whereas the black woman was seen as always wanting it, hungry for the deed, aggressive, masculine, white womanhood was seen as fair, soft, delicate, innocent, something that had to be protected by white men. You see how racism and sexism don't happen independently, they happen all at once. Because of this, there was no such thing as a consenting relationship between a black man and a white woman. No such thing. If a white woman ever was sexual with a black man, it had to be rape. And if it wasn't, we're gonna tell everybody it was. Because how dare you think you're gonna bring that kind of shame to the family? This fear of the virile Negro man, the Mandingo, was actually used in a lot of propaganda to push against integration. Hear more about how this manifests today in part 2.
Black men will swear they don't date black girls because they're ghetto and ratchet, but then have white baby mamas that look like this. The math is not... Get this white hoe off me. The math is not mathing.
Now, if there's one thing you learn before leaving this place, it's that we, even the weakest among us, are better than the best of them.
Hey, game on me. Let's go. My boy, I see you. You know me, Sarn. Can't miss. Okay. So I guess I see you at PT 0530 in the morning, right? No, Sarn. I got an injured shoulder. I'm on light duty. Bullshit. You know what, Marine? Since you can't miss, let me pass you an assist. An assist for what, Sarn? Assistant for when you go see First Sarn in the morning. What did he say? All right, Sarn. Hey, man. Next time on the jump shot, don't think too hard on the shoulder. All right, Sarn. Hey, man. Just as long as we track.
Imagine if 75% black, 25% white people tried to claim their whiteness the same way 75% white, 25% black people try and claim their blackness. Like, do you really think the white community would accept them the same way y'all be accepting these white passing one-droppers? 'Cause I don't. I think it would go like this. Hey, brothers. Is this the meeting? I got an invite on Reddit. Not sure if this is the right place.
Jethro, a black.
Oh, no. I'm white.
What?
Yeah, my grandma's white. 25% here.
Well, in that case, string up the and his granny.
I guess this is a new generation and y'all couldn't wait to say shit about your parents, and I'm very glad you did. There are a few patterns that I have been seeing in these comments. Some of them I've seen myself, some of them I haven't. Forcing independence without teaching it. Passive aggressiveness, I think we all knew that. Seeing your children as an extension of yourself, which is very narcissistic. That's what narcissists do. Presentation over honest discussion. And I've already posted a video about this, about niceness culture. Moms controlling their daughter's body through food and dieting. Being obsessed with weight. Mothers weaponize their tears against their own children. I thought that white women reserved that mostly for people of color, specifically black folks, but you're telling me that they do that shit to their own children. There's this weird belief that any child of color who grows up in a white household is better off. Black folks know that this is not true, but I am so glad that I have this information now.
Not be going back home.
Officer Simon says you will speak only when you are told to speak. Officer Simon says speak to your cellmate now.
Why aren't you speaking now? You chose to play this game, now you're choosing not to play? How dare you ruin it for everyone else? Officer Simon says it's still not time for a bathroom break, and stop asking. Officer Simon says you're not listening.
People that don't listen will never be successful.
Officer Simon said it's time to file in the hallways again, one behind the other.
Straight silent line, tight to the right. Officer Simon says if you can't be silent, how will you hear what Officer Simon is telling you to do?
Silence!
I said be silent. Officer Simon said be silent. Fix your uniform. Fix your face when you're talking to me. Clean your bunk, you fucking animal. Sit up straight.
I don't care if I didn't say Officer Simon said, Officer Simon said it. So sit up straight.
And be still. Be still. Be still. Officer Simon says if you can't handle your jail cell, how will you handle your casket?
Why is no one talking about how these two girls have done it? They're black, dark skinned even, and have the hype for just being hot. We did it, Joe. This feels like an historical moment. A moment in history. Herstory even. Same energy as Harriet Tubman. Every textbook should be them on one page, Rosa Parks on the next.
If black people was racist nursing home residents.
Nurse! Excuse me, where's my regular nurse? It's Shaquita and LaQuaylance, LaKendra, LaQuanda. What's your name? Becca. Oh no. Cold white. I've been snowed in. Lord Harriet, I don't know what I do to deserve this in my last day. But please take some of these frost fugitives out my room, please. You still here, huh? No, don't put your goddamn hands on me. You violating all type of HIPAA laws by touching me, coming in my goddamn room. I don't want your kind touching me in my last days. Coming in my room. I told this nursing home I didn't want none of them salt settlers coming in here touching on me. I guess you alright looking for a little blizzard bandit. But you know what'll make you look better? You getting the fuck up out my face. Go on, Becca, get.
I found out something about my personality that, like, literally made me cry, bitch. Because last night I was looking up the ways that ADHD affects personality for a YouTube video. YouTube channel in my bio, always be plugging. And on Chad's website, they said this. For some people, the trait of being an introvert develops as a defense mechanism after having too many social failures. Bitch, what? And with ADHD, there's something called rejection-sensitive dysphoria, which causes you extreme emotional sensitivity and pain when you perceive rejection. Literally, when I was younger, up until I was like 10, I was the most talkative motherfucker ever, and at some point, I just stopped. And it was factors like the bullying I went through, the abuse I was going through at home, and the fact that the teachers just didn't really like me, that gave me my introversion trait. I became an introvert and isolated myself for years because society rejected me. That's fucking sad.
You think it's so fucking funny, huh? Funny.
Hey, Sergeant, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, come in, man. What you want to talk to me about?
Well, Sergeant, I got married this weekend.
Oh, man, congratulations. When did you meet her?
This weekend?
Bullshit. As you were, Marine. Where'd you meet her at?
Well, she's an exotic dancer, Sergeant.
Foreign?
No, Sergeant.
She make music?
No, Sergeant.
What's she dance at?
Platinum Plus.
What's her name?
Her name Diamond.
Blonde hair, two braids in the middle?
Yeah. How you know, Sergeant?
So, we're gonna get your stuff, your paperwork taken care of, so we can get you moving to your housing. As soon as we get that done, I'll let you know. Anything else for Marine?
No, Sergeant.
All right, have a nice day.
You too, Sergeant.
Hey, one more thing.
Yes, Sergeant.
Don't mention my name inside of your house.
Why not? Why not, Sergeant? Good to go, Sergeant.
As long as we try.
Man, it was gonna be lit as fucking here tonight, man.
Bullshit.
Sorry?
What you doing here, Marine?
I heard you was gonna be here tonight, Sergeant.
You know I heard what you was supposed to be tonight?
On duty, Sergeant.
So it behoove you to do what?
Go get my Caymans back on and get back to duty.
Well, while you that password to anybody that's not on duty, that I'm gonna be at Hooligans tonight.
Awesome.
As long as you track. Hey man, it's your boy Shane Official. You can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at ShaneOfficial_. You can catch me at Hooligans every Saturday night. It's ladies' night. You feel me?
Man, you know what it is. It's the youngest in charge. Big Don, Don Yolo the King, the Big Rocket. You know where we at. Hooligans. Every Saturday night, it's ladies' night. We got the free passes on deck, so come see us. Ladies 21 and up, come meet me. Ladies, if you 18 and up, still come party with us.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
Maybe they're working on the pipes. Like, well, I don't know what the fuck that would mean, but whatever. So I go to my room.
I'm working on your pipes.
Now, what if I slapped the fuck out of it?
A lot of things has changed, man, since I've been in high school, man. Man, you could usually message a girl on social media and get her number, and you got her. Man, I messaged this one girl. She said, Cash App only serious transactions. Girl, I ain't paying to be with you. But $200, that's all I'm paying. $200, that's all I'm paying. Nothing else, nothing more.
I'm just wondering if other people used to do this or if I'm just weird by myself. So when I was younger, if my brother did something mean to me, I would call him a word in Spanish, and it wouldn't be a bad word, but I would say it like it was a bad word. And because he didn't know the word, he would just think I was calling him a curse word in Spanish. Watch. Ow! Whatever, sacapunta. Oh, I'm telling Mom.
And let's go monthly weigh-ins. Get on the scale. What's your max?
160, Sergeant.
Bullshit. What that say?
220, Sergeant.
220?
Yes, Sergeant.
Songs we tracking.
Step 4. Our diet doesn't consist of fried chicken, watermelon,
and Kool-Aid. I don't eat fried chicken because I'm black.
I eat it because it's goddamn delicious. I drink Kool-Aid because I've got a sweet tooth. I eat watermelon because it's the only healthy item in my local markets. It is not our job to educate you about our ancestors. If you don't know what slavery is, then pick up a damn history book. But not even those will tell you
How many days we spent toiling in the dirt to build the White House we couldn't live in for 216 years. How many hours
we have to worry about being lynched for saying the wrong word,
Being in the wrong area.
or looking at the wrong woman.
How many graves we had to dig with our bare hands.
Understand that we make history every day just by surviving in this white man's country.